yes, indeed. We back. Come on in. Tell a friend, all black everything. Think flight. Big James many streams. We back. Thank y'all for checking us out. Go ahead, like and share, subscribe, with thumbs up like hitchhiking, hit the bell, all that. You know, let you know when we going live. We back with the power of now. We going to the new series. We've been lied to slash. Did you know? Dropping them jewels and sharing this information. That's all. Maybe it's something you know, maybe it's something you don't know. And if it ain't, maybe you can incorporate it, see what it do for you. But that's all we're doing. We're sharing information, y'all. Power up now. About to get right back into where we left off. Dissolving the pain body. Stop creating the suffering in your life by living in the past and in the future and bringing the past into the present or looking for some great payoff in the future. Only now. That's all we got is now. Let's get it, y'all. Like I said, like and share, subscribe, and thumbs up, like hitchhiking, all black, everything. Right where we left off, it goes. The pain body wants to survive just like every other entity in existence. And it can only survive if it gets you to unconsciously identify with it. It can then rise up and take you over, become you, and live through you. It needs to get its food through you. See, without you, it don't survive. There's no existence of it. You are the common thread. Eliminate yourself, that ego. And it says, it will feed on any experience that resonates with its own kind of energy. Anything that creates further pain in whatever form, anger, destructiveness, hatred, grief, emotional drama, violence, and even illness. So the pain body, when it has taken you over, it will create a situation in your life that reflects back its own energy and frequency for it to feed on. Pain can only feed on pain. Pain cannot feed on joy. I'll say that one again. Pain can only feed on pain. Pain cannot feed on joy. It finds it quite indigestible. So, depending on how you vibrate, your frequency is it down here? Is it up here? You know what I'm saying? It attracts like minds. And if you down here looking to connect with up here, you got to raise your level. It ain't gonna work. Anything below here, can't mess with the up here. Understand? It's levels to it. Continuing. Once the pain body has taken you over, you want more pain. You become a victim or a perpetrator. You want to inflict pain or you want to suffer pain or both. There isn't really much difference between the two. You are not conscious of this, of course, and will vehemently claim that you do not want pain. But look closely and you will find that your thinking and behavior are designed to keep the pain going for yourself and others. If you were truly conscious of it, the pattern would dissolve. For to want more pain is insanity. Nobody is consciously insane. The pain body, which is the dark shadow cast by the ego, is actually afraid of the light of your consciousness. Get rid of your ego. Best advice I can give you. Get rid of that ego. Kill your ego. It is afraid of being found out. Its survival depends on your unconscious identification with it, as well as your unconscious fear of facing the pain that lives in you. But if you don't face it, if you don't bring the light of your consciousness into the pain, you will be forced to relive it again and again and again and again and again. The pain body may seem to you like a dangerous monster that you cannot bear to look at, but I assure you that it is an insustainable phantom that cannot prevail against the power of your presence. Eliminate that fear, y'all. That's a big thing, man. The whole world is run off of fear mongering. Stop being afraid. Some spiritual teachings state that all pain is ultimately an illusion, and it's true. The question is it true for you? A mere belief doesn't make it true. Do you want to experience pain for the rest of your life and keep saying that is an illusion? Does the does that free you from the pain? What we are concerned with here is how you can realize this truth. That is, make it real in your own experience. So the pain body doesn't want you to observe it directly as if it for and see it for what it is. The moment you observe it, feel its energy feel within you and take your attention into it, the identification is broken. A higher dimension of consciousness has come in. I call it presence. You are now the witness or the watcher of the pain body. This means that it cannot use you anymore by pretending to be you, imitating, and no longer replenish itself through you. If you found your own innermost strength, you have access to power of now. It's a wonderful feeling, wonderful thing to accomplish, wonderful goal to accomplish. What happens to the pain body when we become conscious enough to break our identification with it is the question. Well, unconsciousness creates it. Consciousness transmutes it into itself. St. Paul expressed this universal principle beautifully. Everything, he says, quote, everything is shown up by being exposed to the light. And whatever is exposed to the light itself becomes light. Just as you cannot fight the darkness, you cannot fight the pain body. Trying to do so would create inner conflict and thus further pain. Watching it is enough. Watching it implies accepting it as a part of what is at the moment. Stop trying to escape the moment, even if it's unpleasant, sometimes seemingly unbearable. Accept it as it is, what it is right now in the present moment. That's how you end all that suffering. Don't make yourself suffer, man. The pain body consists of trapped life energy that has split off from your total energy field and has temporarily become autonomous through the unnatural process of mind identification. It has turned in on itself and become anti life, like an animal trying to devour its own tail. Why do you think our civilization has become so life destructive? Mm-hmm. We'll say that again. Why do you think our civilization has become so life destructive? But even the life destructive forces are still life energy. Take a look around. Every city, state, and country town. It says when you start to disidentify and become the watcher, the pain will continue to operate for a while and will try to trick you into identifying with it again. Although you are no longer energizing it through your identification, it has a certain momentum, just like a spinning wheel that will keep turning for a while, even when it's no longer being propelled. At this stage, it may also create physical aches and pains in different parts of the body, but they won't let you stay present, stay conscious. Be the ever alert guardian of your inner space. You need to be present enough to be able to watch the pain body directly and feel its energy. It then cannot control your thinking. The moment your thinking is aligned with the energy field of the pain body, you are identified with it again and feeding it with your own thoughts. So don't do it. Work on it little by little. What they say, step by step, baby steps. As It's okay. Power of now coming back at you. All black everything. Think it's like big drinks, many streams. A lot of important jewels up in here. Do your own research though. Power of now. We've been lied to slash. Did you know the new series we didn't then? Like it, share, subscribe it, thumbs up. Like you hitchhiking. Let's go, y'all. Peace and love. We did it again.